In this video, we will learn about 2D basic 2D sketches, and in this video, we will learn about the 2D mirror and spline, offset, pattern, ellipse, arc, and fillet, and remaining sketch entities. And we will understand the sketches tools and dimensions. Okay. So this is the very famous quote for designer: there is no design without discipline, there is no discipline without intelligence. Okay. Well, the next, mirror. So how to use mirror tools to show a reflection of. The meaning of mirror is to show a reflection of any object. You can mirror sketches about any of these entities like center lines, linear model edges, linear edges on drawings. So when we mirror something, we must have some some entities, some reference. Okay, and that is what? That is central lines should be central lines, linear model edge, linear edges on drawings. Mirror entities. Select mirror entities to mirror pre-existing 2D sketch entities on a plane, and then select the entity about which to mirror. That is what we have to use mirror entities. And another mirror, that is called dynamic mirror entities. And in dynamic mirror entities, to first select the entity about which to mirror, and then select the entities to mirror. So let's try to understand these mirror tools on SolidWorks. So here is the SolidWorks, and I am using SolidWorks 2021 version. Maybe you will use 2018, 2019 or later on. So but the 2018 and 2019, 2020 and 2021, there is no much differences. Almost every tools almost same, only the few improvements are there. Okay, so I don't think you will have any problem while you will use any other version. Okay, so just go to the new, select the part. Okay, now we just select the front plane, we just select any plane. Okay, to start the sketch, and I'm going to sketch I'm going to sketch the rectangle and one center line. Escape button, ESC, escape button to escape, to exit the sketch. And now I want to use the mirror entities. Here is the mirror. Just click the mirror, entities to mirror. So what I want to use? So I want to use this and mirror about what? So here I have to select mirror about this line. So see, you can have the mirror here. Click OK. So see, now just go to the normal the sketches, and here if we change the original entities, original sketch, so the mirror one will be also changes. Okay, so this is the mirror properties. Now I want to use dynamic mirrors. So dynamic mirrors is not available here, so we can go for tools, sketch entities, not sketch tools, and in sketch tools you will find mirror, and here is the dynamic mirror. Okay, just click the dynamic mirror, and once we have to select in dynamic mirror, first about which I have to mirror, so I have to click the center line. Now you will see this symbol will be create, parallel symbol, and then after then what we want to create. Okay, in dynamic, in the same time the mirror will be created in the opposite what line I have selected. Okay, according to that line the mirror will be created, anything. Okay, now I have selected this. So see, according to this line, this mirror is already created. Just click OK. If this try to change this, so the mirror object will also change. Okay, see. So this is the mirror. Okay, mirror entities and dynamic mirror entities. In mirror entities, first I have select the object, then about mirror this line. In dynamic mirror, first we have to select about the line, about something about which we are going to mirror, and then start doing any design. Okay, it will start to mirror. See, it will start to mirror other side. If we select this side, opposite side will be mirror, right? See, if we sketch this side, opposite side, about this line, it will be mirror. So this is all about mirror. If mirror entity is not available here, you can search here also, MIRROR. So you can find mirror entities and dynamic mirror entities. So there are two ways to select the mirror entities. Okay, and if you want to keep mirror entities, dynamic mirror entities here, okay, so just click the MIRROR mirror. Here is the dynamic. Okay, just click this icon, show command location. Just click this one and just select MI. Just drag and down and keep here. Okay, so if we do drag and down, it will be create here. Okay, so we can, I already placed this dynamic mirror here. So this is what I can keep here also. Okay, if you want to remove from here, just right click, okay, and just tab, and what tools you want to keep, what tools you want to remove, you can remove from here. Okay, all tick mark are already available here. You can see in this side what tools you want to keep here. Okay, you can customize from here also. So now I just want to select all and I want to delete. Everything is deleted. Now I want to go back to the PPT. So mirror tools I have done. About now, let's understand about the spline. The SolidWorks software supports two types of splines: B-splines and style splines. Okay, B-splines to create complex curves. Style splines based on Bezier curves are good options when it is important to have a smooth curve. So let's go back to the SolidWorks and try to understand the spline sketch. And this is the spline. Okay, the spline, style spline. Okay, and in one more equation driven curve is also there, equation. So by putting the equation, we can create the spline. So first we understand the first spline. So we just move the cursor and click, and then what kind of spline do you want? Just start creating the spline. Double click it to exit, and you will see here is the arrow. Okay, by using this we can change the magnitude and direction of the spline. Like just drag it, we change the magnitude also and direction also. Escape and just click this, and you will have parameters. Here the parameters given. What parameters do you want? Tension, driving, so construction, so curvature. So this is the curvature is showing. how many curvature, what kind of curvature, how long this curvature do you want, what should be the density of curvature you can here. So this is all about, you know, and we can increase, you know, by using, here is a point, by using this point we can just change the spline, okay, like this. And there are so many options are there for splines. Like when we go to the spline tools, here are so many options are there, like, you know, add tangency control, add curvature, okay. Fit spline is there, close spline is there, so tolerance are there. So once we click this and restart all handles, proportional, by using this angle we can change the tangents drawing, okay. So these are the options, you know. Actually the spline is really very complex, that's why there are so many options here. So what kind of spline do you want to create, okay, you can create from here. Now we select this line and just go to the tools, and here is the spline tools, and then, you know, after selected so many features are active, and add agency control, okay. When we create this, so here you see the in cursor they are, you know, add tendency features is added, and we can create the spline according to this feature. Again select tools and spline tools, add curvature control. So by using this we can control the curvature, okay. Click here, see, like this we can control. Select this, go to the tools and spline tools, insert spline points, simplify spline, convert to a style spline, convert to generic spline, fit spline. So many options are there, okay. We can create, show curvature, that what I have shown before, show spline control, and, you know, after then we can give the, you know, value of this, okay. Or if you want to give the total value, so you can give total value like this point to this point, okay. Smart dimensions, click this point and click this point, and we can give the total length of this spline. And another spline is style spline. In style spline you will see there are so many options are there also. So actually in style splines there are, you know, this center line will be created, okay, and by using this we can change their direction and magnitude. Style spline, and, you know, spline type here is given Bezier, B spline, degree 3, degree 5, degree 7, okay. So in this way we can create the spline. Mostly we use simply spline, you know, spline, this is spline. And what about equation, you know? So about the equation driven spline, we have to create, you know, the value of x1, x2, okay, and then automatically it will be create. So it's really little complex, but we don't go for equation driven curve, but spline, style spline is mostly used. Now we will go back to the PPT, and next is offset. Offset one or more sketch entities. Selected model edges or model faces by a specified distance. For example, you can offset sketch entities such as splines or arcs, sets of model edges, loops, and so on. You can offset finite lines, arcs, and splines. You cannot offset fit splines. So offsets means, we can create another copy, or we can give the offset of any objects. If the original entity changes, then the offset entity also changes when you rebuild the model. Go back to the, and just click, select, delete it by using deleted key button, and then again front, sketch, and click the line, escape, and here you will see offset entities. So this is called sketch entities, and this is called sketch tools. So now we have entered already, we have seen the mirror entities. Okay, now we are going to see the offset entities. This is called sketch tools. So in sketch tools, offset entities is given here. It is already selected, that's why here is the created one offset. So what is the distance for offset? Okay, we can give offset, and reverse, we can also do reverse. We can give the dimension. Bidirectional means both side. Cap ins, we can in the cap between original one and offset object. Okay, and really it is very powerful tools to create offsets. Let's click OK and see. We have created these objects by using offset. Like if we create rectangle, okay, we have created rectangle, and if you want one more rectangle, okay, just offset it. Just click offset, click, and then see we have created one more rectangle. If you want to create bidirectional both sides, we give 2, and see we have created bidirectional. Okay, so this is offset and this one is offset, and middle one is original one. And if we try to change any one of those, according to that another one will be also changed. So this is the use of offset entities. Now let's understand the trim entities. Okay, so in trim entities, we just click trim entities, and trim entities means cut any sketch, if unwanted sketch. If you don't want, we can cut, like just drag, mouse left click and drag on the sketch, it will be trimmed. See how I am trimming like this. So we can trim like this. This is the use of trim entities. Extended trim is there, so if we select this one, it will be extend. Like for extended trims, we need actually okay, and just we select the extended trims. Now we just select this one, it is extended. See, we select this one, it will be extend like this. So this is, it will not trim, but it will extend the trim. So this is the use of extended trim. Convert entities. In convert entities, like if there is a 3D model, okay, in 3D model there is some sketches we can convert by using this. Like, okay, we try to use this. Entities to convert. So for for that we need, like, first of all we select this and delete it, and now we select this, and if we try to convert this, see what will happen. It will you cannot convert it, is because it is already active. Okay, so just go back, exit it, and go to the extrude. I have extruded this, and okay, now see, by using sketches I have created, by using these sketches I have created the 3D model this. Okay, now if you want to create one more circles, okay, so, and if you want to by using convert entities, how can we use? So just click the convert entities. Okay, click this convert entities. Sketches cannot be inserted using the currently selected edges. So the problem is, just go here and sketch it. Now if we enter the sketches, then only we can convert this by using sketch. Just click this, just click this, see, it is sketches, just enter it. See, now the another sketch is created, this one. So it is I got this because of by using the convert entities. Okay, so this is the use of convert entities. Now again, if you want to use this sketch for features, so we can use these sketches like this. See, if we try to delete this one, what will happen? See, here is showing delete the flowing items. Yes, because once we have deleted, so, and the second features which is I have used by using convert, it is also deleted, because I have I have used the sketch by using convert entities which was original. If we delete original one, automatically duplicate will be also deleted. So be careful about that. Now now I want to talk about convert entities completed. There is one more option of intersecting curve. Okay, so in intersecting curve, select entities of the intersection curve, and then we just convert the entities by using this. And go back to the just right click and delete it if you want to delete this sketch. Front sketch, and go back to the PPT. Officer is completed. Now I want to talk about the pattern. What is pattern? Pattern is a repeated decorative design. You can create a pattern of components based on an existing pattern, and the contents in pattern, like creating linear sketch patterns, creating circular sketch, skipping pattern instances, and editing sketch patterns. Go back to the SOLIDWORKS. Now I want to create the one circle. Okay, I want to use the pattern. Here is the option, like linear pattern and circular pattern. Just click the linear pattern. In linear pattern, it was selected, and direction x-axis. So here is the x-axis, you will see here, and 10 mm. Okay, so just you want to increase the gap dimension with the original one, so it will be also increased like this. Okay, and how many instances you want? This is two, like one is the original and second one this one. So here is showing 2. If you want more than 2, you can create 3, 4. So likewise you can create how many do you want. Okay, you can create, okay, thousands, 2000, you can create 100, and create 100. Here you will see this is the 100 pattern is created. This is the linear, so this x-axis. If you want to use y-axis, so this is the y-axis, okay, this is the y-axis. And if you want to create how many you want, you have to give the gap between pattern like this, and how many you want you can create here also. And introduce to pattern by using arc. This is given the angle, we can give some angle also. You can see some angles here showing, like this we can give some angles. And here is the option instances to skip. If you want to skip, okay, any instances here we can skip here, like if you want to skip here, you can skip here. It is skipped means it is deleted. This one is deleted, this one is deleted. So this is the way to delete. So which one do you don't want. So this is all about. Just click OK and see. Finally I have created pattern by using one single by using one single circle. I have created so many patterns are there. Okay, now we just click the discard. I don't want this, so just click the cross red button. It will be deleted, it means it will not create. Discard, change it into exit. Yes, I don't want, so I have exited from there. Just go to the front plane, sketch, create circle, okay, and go back to the circular sketch. Here is circular sketch pattern. Okay, so here there is 360 degree, and how many instances do you want? You can it is created like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8. Here is the 8. How many you can? Okay, and this circle, the solid blue color circles, big circles, it is showing here. This one, okay. Like you can change the radius. You can change this radius. Okay, and by using this, you can change the angle also. We can by using instance we can skip, okay, anyone if you want. And dimension radius are there if you want to keep, and dimension angular spacing is there if you want to keep. You can give here. Just click OK. So see, by using one circle I have created so many circles, and one is escaped already here. If you go back like this, so you cannot go back to the pattern. Okay, so how to edit pattern? So just click this right and go back to the edit pattern. So this is the way to use again edit pattern. Okay, and if you want to change the pattern, you can change. Okay, exit. I have created this pattern. Okay, again just right click and edit sketch. I went to the edit sketch, so I can change this. If I change the original one, so all pattern ones will be also changed. Okay, all dimensions will be changed. Okay, and if you want to go the pattern, again I want to say, because this is little tricky, if you want to edit the pattern one, just click this one right click and go to the edit pattern, and just what do you want to modify in pattern, you can modify here. Okay, just okay. So this is about the linear pattern and circular pattern. Move entities also, like move entities, copy entities to move somewhere. This like entities to move. I want to move this one from to or xy, from start which plane, from which plane, from here you want to move from where, so you can move. Okay, so let's go back to discuss, and I want to delete this to use again fresh sketch. Go to the circle, click. Now click the move entities. I have selected this one. From point to move. Okay, from point to moves. So where you want to move, you can move like this. Okay, again click the move, click this, and from xy we can change. Okay, from xy where you want to move here or want to move here, we can move directly. Second one is copy entities. Just click copy entities, just click this one, and if you want to copy, okay, you can copy, repeat again. Okay, click it. So I have copied like this. Third one is rotate entities. So we can, I have selected this one. If you want to rotate this center of rotation, so this center, according to which center you want to rotate, I want to rotate using this center. This we can rotate like this. Okay, see, I have rotated. Next is scale entities. Okay, just click this. If you want to make this scale about what, scale about this, okay, how big size it should be, so you can scale it, 1:2.5, 1:2, how many do you want, you can scale it. And I want the copy, means when we click the copy, so original one and final one, original one and copy one, both will be available here. Okay, so this is the way of moving, copy, rotate, scale. Okay, and trace entities also. Just click this, and by using this you can trace it like this. So these small tools, but very important that all tools are here. Now go back to the PPT. Now the next is ellipse. Many real world situations can be represented by ellipse, including orbits of planets, satellites, moons, and comets, and shapes of boat keels, rudders, and some airplane wings. So what is actually ellipse? You will see some characteristics of ellipses, like vertices, two foci points is there, center, the the longer one we call major axis, the smaller one it is minor axis. The major axis is in the direction of the longest part of the ellipse. Okay, just go back to the SolidWorks and try to create the ellipse. So here is in sketch entities you will find the ellipse, and ellipse there are 4 categories: ellipse, partial ellipse, parabola, and conic. Just click the ellipse and just click like a circle and just try to drag it. Again you have to, the software will ask again to create one more point. Now 2 points have created. Now the circle, just move the mouse, ellipse will be created. Okay, so I want to create ellipse like this. So now if you want to give some value here, you can give some values, x according to x, y you can change this. We want to give the construction, it will convert to construction. You want to give some relation, you can give some relations. Okay, so this is the ellipse. Now just go to the smart dimension. Okay, and just click this. We want to give this value you can give this value. Okay, so you will see there are 4 point 1, 2, 3 and 4. By using this 4 point, you can give the dimension of major axis and minor axis. Now I want to go back to the partial ellipse. Partial ellipse is like, it is not open, okay, it is not closed ellipse, okay. So less than like 50%, 30%, less than 100% you can give the ellipse, and you can give the data here also, same as full ellipse, complete ellipse. Okay, if you want to create the partial ellipse, so we can create the partial ellipse like this, even though we can give the data, the value of this partial ellipse also. So this is the major axis. From here to here we can give major axis values. And the third one is parabola. So this is the parabola. We can create the parabola like this. Okay, so try to use on SOLIDWORKS. Okay, you can understand, because while I'm going to give the parabola, so left click 1 times and it will show like this. Okay, so which direction, okay, how it would be, okay, what kind of parabola you want to create, just create once again, and now it will show again. You have to create somewhere, and then according to this the parabola will be created. Just create the parabola, and now manually you can give that values here. Okay, the parabola will be created. Last one is conic. You can give the conic. Okay, which kind of conic you want to give. So while I'm trying to sketching these things, here you will see some dotted line is showing here, some yellow line, background lines, some here is showing some relations also. Okay, so how it would be, so let's understand this also. Okay, just try to right click this and delete it. I want to delete all. Now go back to the front, sketch, and I want to clear the line. See, I want to clear the line. When we move here, you will see some dotted line is showing here, and some relation is showing yellow components. Yellow tools is appeared here. You move down, it will disappear. Again move up, it will move. And this relation yellow horizontal, this is the horizontal relation is showing. Again go to here, try to create the vertical. Okay, so again it will be appear. It means it is exactly vertical. That's why the yellow vertical relation is appeared. So go back to the escape and go to the tools, sketch setting. So in this sketch setting, here is the enable, right, automatic relation. So that's why it was showing some relation when I'm going to hovering, moving the mouse. Just try to off this. Now again I want to create. So I want to create the vertical one. So you see I'm trying to create vertical one, but it is not showing the relation. Horizontal one, it will not show the horizontal relations. So because I have deactivate that settings, that's why it was not showing. Second one is automatic solve. What is mean by automatic solve? So it means so it is enable, right? Okay, so when it is enable, when I'm trying to move like this, so it is moving like, okay, I can just I can move like this. And once we try to deactivate this, again I try to move, it will not move because the sketch cannot be dragged because automatic solve mode is off. So I cannot change the change this. Even it is underdefined, but it will not change. Go to tools, sketch setting, enable snapping. So in enable, just click this, and enable snapping is still active. So what is snapping? So when I'm trying to create this, see, the dotted line is showing here, right? So I'm trying to make some relation from here to midpoint here to here. So just go escape and go back to the tools, and enable snapping is off. Now when I'm trying to create, you will see that snapping will not come anymore. So this is the use of snapping. Again, go to insert, tools, and go to the sketch setting. Here in sketch setting, shaded sketches counter is here. So when we enable this, okay, if we create any close counter, you will find the shaded one. See, here is the shaded is created, okay. Anywhere you will get the shaded one. Again, sketch setting, no solve move is options are there. Detach segments on drag is there, okay. So automatic solve, no solve moves is the meaning of you can understand how it would work. Like when we click this one, okay, and try to move, okay. So if we give some data, so okay, so it will according to that, the dimension will be also changed like this. And if you go to the sketch setting, okay, detach segment on drag, when we click on this one, okay, and if we create this line like this, okay, escape. If you want to want to extend this line, so we can extend, but it is detached from this line. So this is the use of detach tools. Override dimension on drag, when we click this one, okay, when we give, let's give some dimensions here, okay, and now I'm trying to change this. So see, it was 150 to 250, it is changed. So according to this, the dimensions will be changed. But if I deactivate this and if try to change, it will not change. Dimension value will not change, only it will translate. I mean, the line will be moved only, it will not extend. The dimension will not be changed. So this is the use of all sketch setting tools, okay. Now we have understand the sketch setting tools. Now I want to use smart dimension. Always I have used smart dimensions, okay, but if we click the down arrow, there will be so many dimensions are there: horizontal dimensions, vertical dimensions, baseline, chain dimension, ordinate dimension, horizontal, vertical, path length dimensions. So all dimensions are included in smart dimension. That's why it is very familiar to use smart dimensions only. But if you want to use a specific dimension like horizontal dimension, so it will only measure the horizontal one. Like see, it is only measuring, we can give only horizontal dimension only like this. If we click the vertical dimension, it will give only vertical dimensions like this. But if we click smart dimension and if we try to click this one, we can give these dimensions. If we move further mouse, it will automatically change to these dimensions. If we move this dimension, if we keep these dimensions also, so all options will be available in smart dimensions. Okay, that's why it is very convenient to use smart dimensions. What is meant by ordinate dimensions? When we create ordinate dimensions, so first I have to create some reference line, like I want to create some reference line here, and just click this. So from this reference line, okay, the dimensions create. Just click here, click here, click here. That's it. So from this reference line, dimensions created from here to here, from here to here. This is about the ordinate dimensions. Okay, so for us, smart dimensions is better than any other dimensions. So this is all about dimensions and sketch setting. We have understand this is sketch settings. In sketch tools, I have used almost very important tools here are available. Go back to the PPT. Ellipse is done. Now we will use arc. Okay, the definition of arc: a section of a circle that also corresponds to a central angle, like center point arc, tangent arc, and 3-point arc. Go back to the SOLIDWORKS. Okay, now I want to use the arc. Just click one to deactivate the smart dimensions here. Click this smart dimensions, and now where is the arc? Here you will see the arc, down arrow, center point arc, tangent arc, and 3-point arc. Just go to the center point arc and click this. What section of circles, what arc do you want to create, what should be the dimensions, you just click, you can create the arc. Now you can change the arc dimensions. Okay, arc length, and from the x-axis, y-axis, you can create from here also. For construction, you can give a dimensions, you can give. Okay, this is the 3-point center. Here you will see center point arc, because this arc is created by the center. This is the center, and just I'm moving the mouse, and now I have to give the radius. I have given the radius. Now what should be the length of arc you can give? Just move the mouse and you can give. Okay, just click whatever, and now later on you can give the manually value. Okay, here it is very easy. Second one is tangent arc. Once we click the tangent arc, please select an end point of sketch segment. So for tangent arc we must need any sketch point. So I want to create tangent arc with this point. We click this one, and we see tangent point will be created like this. Okay, so for tangent arc we must need some other sketches point also. Now 3-point arc. In 3-point arc you can select one point, second point, and now you can give the final point according to the length of your arc. Okay, so this is all about the arc. Arc is done. Now fillet. The sketch fillet tool trims away the corners at the intersection of two sketch entities. Remember, intersection of two sketch entities to create a tangent arc. This tool is available for both 2D and 3D sketches. So now I'm using 2D sketches. Okay, so just use the fillet. This is the fillet. You can see a sketch fillet, a sketch chamfer. Let's understand both of these. So first of all, I want to create the rectangle. Okay, you will see in rectangle there is a cone. Okay, 90-degree cone angle is there. Okay, but I want to remove this angle. Okay, and there should be a smooth circular fillet. So now just click the fillet, sketch fillet, and just click this line and this line. See, this fillet is created already. Now the fillet size you can give here. Okay, keep constraint corners. You want to keep, or you don't want to keep. Okay, it will be deleted like that. Dimensions each fillet you can give also. 50% means radius is 50. Okay, if you just click again, you can change the radius also. Remove this, and just click. So this is the way to create the fillet. And if you want to create chamfer, what is meant by chamfer? Chamfer, you can, in chamfer and fillet is same, but the difference is you can come to know now. Just give the chamfer distance here, okay, and in chamfer parameters you will find angle distance and distance, okay. Click. See, in chamfer it is just cut the angle, but it creates some other line, okay, and but this angle is removed. So this is the chamfer, and by using this we can change, the chamfer length. So this is the way. Control just to undo. We can undo from here also, okay, like this. See, I am just going back is undo, going forward to redo. So this is the way to create the fillet, sketch fillet and sketch chamfer. The sketch fillet have very beautiful views, like just click the sketch fillet and just click this rectangle all, okay, this line, okay, control and select the line. So I have select all lines by using the control button, and just try to create the fillet like this. I created, okay, so see, I created the fillet like this. And if you want to change the data 1, automatically all will be changed, all fillet will be changed. So this is the way to create the fillet.